Hey guys, it's a History Nerd, and we are back with another exciting episode of Panzer Corps. Now, where we last left off, it was becoming fairly evident that we were not going to be able to achieve our objectives, or our quick objectives, or our advanced objectives, you know, the bonus objectives of taking all the cities with 9 turns remaining. However, we are in a good position to actually get to still get a victory on this map. We've just got 3 towns left to take, but we need to take them in like 2 turns, and it's probably not going to happen. So instead, we're just going to grind this out and do our best to achieve all our objectives. Cloudy, dry. So does this mean... No, you guys can still fight. That's good. Fight. Alright, and we're going to drop our Fallschirmjägers down there. We're going to continue bombing this artillery piece, because I think really it's the only thing we can do, and we might as well pull you back to there. We'll move you up one so we can hit that. And they've got no ammunition to assist. We can see these guys are going to need a resupply after this attack. Very badly, because they didn't achieve any sort of objectives. Frick, the 2nd Belgian infantry is putting up one hell of a fight. I guess we can move you out, move you up, and see if we can't finally finish you guys off. That's good. These poor Fallschirmjägers down here definitely took a beating. Again, with the lack of enemy aircraft, go ahead and reinforce that unit. Generally, it's not a good idea to attack an anti-tank gun with a tank, but in this case, I think it's a very good idea. And then we can finish them off with them. So that's good. We've got that pretty much secure, and now we can start looking at pushing in. We don't need to take Arras, but it's not a bad idea to split Lily off from Abbeville down here. In the meantime, we'll continue harassing this armored car and moving our guys up. Let's capture that airfield. That is not what I wanted to see. Yeah, we need to be on this side of the river. Damn. That is definitely not what I wanted to see. So, we're going to roll our tanks across and hopefully be able to assist. Let's just see what's going on here. So we got an anti-tank gun. I know there's an artillery piece up there, and then we got some infantry kicking around. So it's not too much of a concern. We'll just make sure everybody down here who needs it gets resupplied for the final push. And I guess we might as well just start shelling some stuff. See, those sticks, they're not exactly the greatest when it comes to artillery, but they do something. So I just also want to check one thing here. We do have a core slot opened up. Okay. So what do we need? We got a good presence there. We've got a fairly good presence there. But down here, we've got issues, namely this Cruiser Mark I. I don't necessarily want to face tanks. So we could go with another Panzerjäger 1B, or we could just go with another 4D if we wanted. And I think a 4D is not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and drop him here, and he'll be able to help out with that. And I think that's going to be it for this turn. Whew. That's some serious damage those pioneers took. And not serious enough damage on those pioneers. So let's just go ahead, take you. Do some seriously heavy damage to that piece of artillery, and then we can follow it and finish it off. And so now it's really just kind of a sweep along the coast. Making sure we keep everybody nice and happy. We can get you down there to assist in doing that. We got our Stuka up. Now it's going to take him a while to get to the area of operations, but we do have that airfield under control now, which is good. Let's see if we can assist here instead of, constantly hammering away on an armored car. And now we can move our tanks up to go against their tank. Let's get our anti-tank gun in. It's going to take, well, no, it doesn't take all that serious of casualties, which is good. We can finish him off. Perfecto. You guys need to replace your losses. We can get you moving down. I'm not that concerned about an armored car. Going up against a Stug, however you pronounce that. I've never really been clear on what is the correct pronunciation of that particular German unit. And these Belgian infantry units, they're tough. They're tough customers. Let's replace your losses. And we can get you moving. I guess we could try strategic bombing of that, but that doesn't seem like it'll be all that helpful. And there's nobody in that city. So let's see if we can't pick a better target. Preferably one that won't get this bomber shot up. However, let's see if that does anything. As the mission gets nearer to completion, it's not something we didn't necessarily need to worry about. We'll replace your losses, get you guys resupplied, and we can start pushing around south here. You need fuel, so you'll get it. I guess we didn't leave any units behind here. That is a bit of a concern. There's a tendency for Belgian or French infantry to just magically appear and capture objective cities, which is super duper annoying. Finish you. I guess I didn't really think this through because attacking this city is going to be pretty costly if we keep it up the way this is going. So let's do that. And I think that's all the movements. There we go. Yeah, a little car with machine guns isn't going to do too much damage to an armored artillery unit. Of course, you would assume a little Bren carrier here wouldn't do too much damage to a Panzer tank, but apparently it does. We'll move the Fallschirmjägers back just to protect Namur there. And we'll see if we just can't finish you off. You tough, hardy Belgian infantries. Why I pluralize that, I have no idea, but we can go and take that city. We can move you up and finish you off, hopefully. Which should now put us in a position where we can swing down south and start doing some serious damage to... Let's see, it looks like that city is clear. So just go ahead and take that and keep the movement going. Yeah, we'll need to reinforce down south. And let's see, your only fighter aircraft really are above any aircraft guns, which tells me it's not a good idea to attack them. We'll loop our Stug around and just start shelling the crap out of that city. I know I said attacking across rivers is never really a good idea, but the Pioneers do have a bit of a bonus against cities. So we might as well utilize that as best we can. Rugged defense didn't add any extra damage to our attacking unit, which is good. Yeah, we'll finish you off. Come on. Yes! Alright, and then we can move these guys up, try and get some visual range over on this side, and I guess that would finish him off, which might not be a bad idea, actually, although it would be better to use the bomber that's designed to do it, or maybe not, and then we can take this guy up. Do we want to start not with... Is that just artillery in there? I can't really tell. Regardless, let's go check out this city. Unexpected encounter. Damn. Still, that unexpected encounter helps me out because now I got the target for the 5th BF-109 squadron. We're going to loop around. Or go across, one of the two. We can get you in position there to assist, and we'll send you down south as well. Send you across like that. And then we can get our Bren carrier. Oh no, because that is artillery. I guess we'll go up and around. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Machine guns shouldn't do too much damage to a tank, even if it is a light one. And we could get you moving too, I guess. Get our Stuka on the way. Refuel it because it probably needs it after flying for as long as it has. Alright, back up to the north. We're not just going to be able to capture that city, which is a bit of a pain. But, you know, it is what it is. So I think if we fly him here, we'll still have a chance to make it to that airbase there. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Besides, you want to go into a dogfight with not much fuel, because then you're going to be lighter. We might as well send you to help as well. Let's click on the right hex. Get that guy in. We'll move our pioneers up to assist. We got our big bombers, which can help there, and we got our Stuka, which I guess here they're not really going to have any anti-aircraft coverage, so that's good. We can still attempt to take out the anti-aircraft gun here. Yeah, another unit getting an Iron Cross and a hero, Marcus Bauer of the 1st Panzer. So the 1st Panzer now always has +1 visual range. Which, let's be honest, for a unit that carries the designation of 1st, it's probably the best. Go ahead and replace your losses. Not at all where I wanted you to move. So you can go there, and then you can go there. There we go. Look at that. Pulling a little strategery here. Alright, let's hammer home the offensive against the 22nd British Infantry. Should have checked to see if I could have shot anything with the artillery. Doesn't really matter. The Bren carrier is basically what I want to hit. And that guy should retreat. We're not going to be able to move our grenadiers up effectively. That's fine. Do we have any other armor to deal with? Not really. So we'll heal you up and we'll send you over there. We'll try and hunt down that Bren carrier, but I mean, I don't know if we're necessarily going to need to. We will get you guys to replace your losses, and you guys can keep moving. Up there is relatively safe, especially if we do something like that. And now we can move you guys along, get our artillery in place. And next turn, we shouldn't have a problem capturing them. Alright, that about does it for that. We will continually send you in that direction just to cover our asses. Don't need to be losing objective cities now. And we've missed the deadline. We won't be achieving this mission, or these mission objectives, quite as quickly as we did in Norway, but it's going to be close. It's going to be very close. I get that feeling. We should be safe to... Oh, of course, yes, the fighter units that are right there. How could I forget about those? In that case, why am I taking so long getting my anti-aircraft gun to move? Answers I don't have. We do have plenty of time to get these guys back, which is good. And... that's really not where I wanted to move you. If I were to move you to any airbase, it would be down here. Not that I need to, but, you know, it's probably not a bad idea to move them. Might as well send you in to do the attack, because you're out of ammo anyway. And then I just want to get some visual... So it looks like that city's unoccupied. We will send you in to capture the airfield. Can the 38T take it? It can. Good. So let's send everybody into the middle to snag the last city, although hopefully we'll just be able to take it this turn. So we'll move you there, and we can get you up to do an attack. And we can get you up to do an attack. Which means we can get you up to finish them off. Preferably, when I give the order to finish a unit off, you finish it off. Kind of like that. And then we can position ourselves with our armor to do our best to prevent these guys from making it out and attacking. That might be a juicy little target we left for him there. But we got all our objectives literally a day late. Or maybe not. It does say decisive. So let's hit the proceed button. With commanders such as Guderian, Rommel, and yourself leading our panzers forward, it is clear to see how such a daring plan has succeeded. There were several occasions where your advance progressed so quickly, even High Command lost track of your whereabouts. The Low Countries have been overrun, the British Expeditionary Force has been destroyed or driven across the Channel, and France now stands alone against the might of the German army. Finish off our hated enemy, Herr General, to Paris.
This is the moment Germany has waited 22 long years for, Herr General. We will triumph over our old enemies and erase from history their despicable Treaty of Versailles. Operation Fall Rot is the final blow against France. Your objectives for this operation are several major cities and key ports. Thanks to the success of Fall Gelb, most of the French army has been demoralized, neutralized, or outright destroyed. So expect little resistance once you break through the enemy lines. High Command is almost certain that once you occupy Paris, the French will sue for peace. This makes it critical to thrust south as quickly as you can, before such an armistice can take effect. This will increase the leverage we have in any negotiations, as well as enhance our own standing.
All right, so let's go ahead and load it up. We've got our decisive victory, capture all objectives with at least 8 turns remaining, so they're giving us a little bit more time, which I do appreciate, and the marginal victory objective is, of course, capture all objectives. So let's take a look. We've got 22 turns, so slightly less turns than usual. And we can see France, it's a bit smaller than the Low Countries, but there are quite a few objectives. So if we take a look, we've got to take Le Havre, Paris, obviously, Troyes, Dijon, Orleans, Le Mans, Tours, Rennes, Caen, and Cherbourg. all with 8 turns remaining. As you can see, we get 2 more units in our little grouping. No new units to use, though. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit of a slog. But after our wonderful go last round, I'm feeling fairly confident about this. Anyway, we're going to be doing that in the next episode. I realized this one was a bit short, but hey, the one before this was almost an hour long. So we're going to go ahead and save the game as Let's Play. Save, replace existing, absolutely. And that's going to do it for this episode, so thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.